Welcome guys to today's video on Pi Roadmap. Sit tight, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more updates. So let's dive to the main topic. Pi Roadmap Update December 2021. Pi Network is unique in our technological and ecosystem design, as well as the significance of our community input in development. This uniqueness is best served by a thoughtful and iterative approach that allows for community feedback, testing of products, features, and user experience, and phases defined by milestones. There are three main phases to our development: 1. Beta, 2. Testnet, and 3. Mainnet. Phase 1. Beta. In December 2018, we publicly launched our mobile app on the iOS App Store as an alpha prototype that onboarded the initial pioneers. On Pi Day, March 14, 2019, the original Pi whitepaper was published, marking the official launch of the Pi network. At this stage, our app allowed pioneers to mine Pi by contributing to the growth and security of the future Pi blockchain. As the eventual goal was to launch the mainnet and build an ecosystem around the Pi platform, the Pi app running on the centralized Pi server enabled mobile phone users, pioneers, to contribute their security circles that, in aggregate, built the trust graph required by the consensus algorithm of the Pi blockchain, and in return, the pioneers received mining rewards. Furthermore, the centralized phase allowed the network to grow, the community to form, and the Pi token to be accessible and widely distributed. This phase also allowed for the iteration of many technical features and pioneer experience by leveraging community input throughout the development process. The following major accomplishments were made during the beta phase. The Pi Network mobile app was listed and accessible through the iOS App Store and Google Play Store. Pi Network grew from 0 to over 3.5 million engaged pioneers. The Pi Network community actively engaged with the project through the app home screen interactions and chat app. Pi Network reached 233 countries and regions around the world. Phase 2. Testnet. This phase started on March 14, 2020, marking another critical preparation for the transition to a decentralized blockchain, a live testnet with distributed nodes from all over the world. Pi Network's node software enabled individual computers to support running the Pi testnet using TestPi coin. TestPi was available only for the purpose of testing, and has no relation to Pioneer's account balances on the Pi app. The Pi testnet has reached over 10,000 fully functional community nodes and over 100,000 daily active nodes on the waiting list, and as explained in a later section, will continue to exist for testing purposes in the mainnet phase. Pi testnet allows for the testing of connectivity, performance, security, and scalability of the blockchain, and allows Pi apps developers to develop the Pi apps before they can deploy their app on the mainnet. During the testnet phase, three major strategies were adopted: 1. Decentralization through testnet nodes, 2. Growth through the main Pi app for mobile mining, and 3. Utility creation through the Pi apps platform on the Pi browser. The testnet ran in parallel with the Pi mobile mining app from Phase 1 and enabled decentralized community nodes to get online and ready for the mainnet. Specifically, the testnet nodes helped with the assessment of the blockchain's performance, security, and scalability. It also helped Pi app developers test their apps against the Pi blockchain. At the same time, the Pi mobile mining app continued to onboard millions of pioneers, building the community and contributing to the security of the blockchain. The Pi browser, along with the Pi SDK, enabled the community to create utilities and develop the Pi ecosystem. The following major accomplishments were made during the testnet phase. Many versions of the node software were released. The Pi platform was released along with key ingredients of our ecosystem infrastructure: wallet, browser, brainstorm, and developer tools. The pilot version of the KYC app was introduced on the Pi browser. The project ran its first ever worldwide online hackathon with thousands of participants from within the pioneer community. Pi Network grew to over 30 million engaged pioneers, and from 0 to over 10,000 fully functional community nodes, and over 100,000 daily active nodes on the waiting list. Pi Network reached almost all countries and regions in the world. Phase 3. Mainnet. In December 2021, the mainnet of the Pi blockchain will go live. The migration of Pioneer balances from their phone account to the mainnet starts during this period. KYC authentication of a Pioneer precedes their balance migration to the mainnet. In order to allow for sufficient time for millions of pioneers to successfully complete their Pi KYC verification, create utilities in the Pi ecosystem, and continue to iterate on our technology and ecosystem design, the mainnet will have two periods. At first, firewalled mainnet, i.e., the enclosed network, And then, open MAINNET, i.e., the Open Network.